hello everybody, and welcome back to the Let Me Know podcast. We are glad to present to you today the Hall of Famer first to 4 guest appearances on the podcast. Can you guess who it is? It's Philness. Philness, thank you so much for coming. Yeah.
Always good to be back. Always good to be back.
Well, Toby's here too, but
Yeah.
First time on the show for him.
Yeah, first time. Toby, we're really disappointed that you're here.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't know what to say to that. He just went out and said it. Yeah.
He just went out and said it. We all
Jay
do.
has
We all
no
felt
filter.
it in the air. We all felt it in the
No
air,
filter.
you know? Yeah, no, I have no filter. Well, welcome back to episode Wellness. It's your
37.
Cue. Toby, that's your cue.
37. What?
Okay.
You said welcome back to episode, and then you said that's my cue, so I just said the episode number.
Well, yeah, but Toby, you're supposed to say something really insightful after he said 37, like something
Well, did
like.
you know that 37 is a prime number?
Good job, Toby. Thank you, Mr. Discrete Math. Everybody. Toby, tell us about your discrete math, because it seems to be the only thing that's happened to you this week.
That will be the only thing that will happen to me this week, because
Alright,
we
good.
just got our discrete final and it's due on Friday, and it is very difficult, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. 15 questions, but I worked on it today and I averaged about an hour per question, and I don't even know if the answers are right.
Jesus Christ.
So...
This sounds fun.
Yep.
This sounds fun.
That sounds like the worst.
And I'm obligated to also ask Vilnius, what did you do this week?
Nothing. School.
Nice.
That was it.
Fun. That sounds exciting.
Very exciting. Very exciting as always. I know I always bring the most to the table when you ask me about my week. I don't say the same thing every week.
Yes, of course. No, not always. Did we all apply to Drexel here?
No.
I applied to Drexel and I got into Drexel.
I also got into Drexel.
Congrats, guys.
Nice.
We are Drexel people.
Bound.
Yeah.
Nope, not bound. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe bound if they give me more money.
If they give him more money.
That is.
Well, Toby, you came home with some bank too, so that's.
I got the Founders Scholarship. I don't know. How many people they give that to, but
no. That's
you founded
only to
Drexel?
People. Yeah,
yep.
that's what. Yeah, that's
only
what
that means. You know,
that's only people who are Drexels. You know,
whoever founds Drexel, they give them money.
Man, didn't know you did that, Toby. When did you find the time?
You know, I just stuck in a couple hours a week for 17 years.
Wow.
As soon as you were out the womb, you started the building plan.
Yeah, I started.
Now that's dedication right there, if you ask me. Toby, tell us, what do you think was the greatest part about one of your professors spending research grants to go to strip clubs?
What?
Is this I feel like Jay had no idea where that sentence was going, and he just rolled with it.
No, that actually happened. That happened.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah, no, he got.
I guess I need to research my own institution a little bit more.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what kind of founder scholarship is that, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of scandals, Jay wanted to bring one up today. Another one.
Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and say Toby, because you're here. And I know you're going to be just as informed, if not more so, than I am. I think if you'd like to, you should take your crack at telling us about Dream is taken on Twitch. Dream was taken.
So I think we talked about him before on this podcast.
Episode 21.
Had glowing reports, I guess, but we may have less than glowing reports now, as there are some cheating allegations that have come out.
No, they aren't allegations, dude. They aren't allegations.
They are facts.
They are facts, dude. That's not,
that are pretty damning.
Hard fact.
Yeah.
Cold hard fact.
So I know nothing about this. Do you know exactly what he did? Any specifics?
I do. Toby, do you?
I have read part of they okay, so it's pretty funny because like from an outside glance you'd be like, wow, this is they're being way too serious about this, but apparently they wrote a 29-page the moderators of speedrun.com wrote a 29-page paper with all
What?
this math proving basically that he cheated, which
Uh,
is pretty funny.
that is.
So basically,
Which I think really sticks it to the man there, don't you think?
Yeah,
yeah, it
indeed.
really does. Like, how do you argue with math, bro? You can't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, Toby's indiscreet and he's doing 15 hours of work for wrong answers, so
Yeah, I mean,
he knows all about math.
yep.
Heartless.
Yeah, so basically, the Dream was he started streaming 1.16 speedruns, which is the most popular category right now on random seeds. So basically, what that means is you start out with a random world. There's the set seed as well, but random seed is random world, and you don't know where anything is. So you kind of have to,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Um,
Of
at the
course.
time, he actually got a personal best. His time was 19 minutes, and as of now, it's been removed, but
It placed him at a 5th or 6th on the leaderboard, right?
I think it
Number
was
6?
fourth at the I think it was fourth at the
4th.
time is
That
I
what
is
it
think
said
it's
in the
very
6th
paper.
now,
high.
though. I think it's 6th now.
No. It's like 16th now. No. The category
Oh,
has
wait, that
That
rapidly
is
speedrun?
a
improved since then.
very
Wait, that
fast
Yeah.
speedrun
moving
was the number 16
category.
speedrun?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right.
Mm-hmm. So basically, but once it came out, there were some kind of concerns basically about his RNG during the run. So basically, he was getting substantially better RNG throughout the runs, particularly in two categories, which is the piglin trades
Hmm.
and the blaze rod drop rate. So if you don't know, in the Nether, in 1.16 speedruns, the basic strategy is you trade gold with piglins, and it has about a 5% chance of dropping pearls for each gold, of the piglin giving you pearls for the gold, which is what you want. Blaze rod drops, which in a fortress you have to kill blazes to get blaze rods, so you can make blaze powder, and then combined with the pearls, you can make ender eyes in order to go to the stronghold.
Do you know what
And kill the
the
dragon.
odds of certain amounts of blaze rods are?
Yeah, blaze rods are 50%, I believe. I'm pretty or pretty close to 50% if it's not exactly.
One blaze rod is 50%?
Yeah, you can't get more than one rod from
Hmm.
a blaze unless you have looting. But
And just for perspective here, um what happened was that the theoretical percentage based on his drops was 15% for Piglin
hmm
dropping ender pearls, and
yeah.
I think it was 100% for blaze rods.
hmm Basically, oh no, it was not 100%.
Or nearly, I'm
No.
sorry, it was, but
It wasn't even close to
it,
100% actually. It
was
was
it
it
not?
was
Well,
it
I
was
know he
it was a little bit
tripled
over
the,
2/3.
my bad. I know
Yeah.
for a fact though that he tripled the percentage
Yeah,
on
the pearls were
the
that was the
pearls.
really crazy thing.
That was the damning
Um,
part.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
so they were both though. Like because in statistics there's this thing called the binomial distribution. And so basically the larger numbers get, the farther you get from the mean, there's the smaller and smaller the chances of that is. There's a thing called expected value. So say you had so what he traded or sorry, for the blazes at least, this is an easy example.
Hmm.
Um what he killed I think 300 blaze, and if the probability of getting
300. Whoa. You killed
over
300?
over like a many runs. Okay.
Over many runs. Sorry.
Over
I
many
thought
runs.
in one run. I was like,
No,
I
no, no,
don't
no, no.
remember
No,
that
no, no.
happening.
If the probability is 0.5, well, one of you guys can answer this. What would you how many rods would you expect to get?
4,
No.
5,
I hate you.
8.
Um 150
36.
because there's a 50% chance you'd expect it to be close to 150. He got 210 Okay?
Jesus, yeah.
So,
Well,
and that
well.
might not seem crazy, but when you get into big numbers like that,
But when you go
the
into individual
chance,
odds as well.
like, it's regression to the mean. Like as numbers get bigger, the fraction between the two it's gonna get closer and closer to the actual percentage of dropping one, right? It's just basic
Hmm.
statistics. So basically what they did was they calculated what the percentage was that he would actually get those those insane rates. And they basically calculated like it's something in 1 in like 7 trillion or something for him actually to get as lucky as he did. And then from there, it's basically like you'd have to be insane to believe those odds over just he cheated.
But the
So
fact of the matter,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
by the way, that's on discrete math. Um,
that's
but
that's just
That was one of
statistics,
the
Jay.
questions in the final.
and and that's on
Yeah.
discrete, baby. That's on discrete. Toby, can I see the 29-page paper you're writing about statistics for your discrete
I
class?
am not writing a 29-page paper on
I don't
statistics
believe
for my
you.
discrete class.
So,
So
big
here's
news.
something I want to know. Has he responded at all to?
Oh, I have
Yes, and
something to
this
say
is
about
the
this.
funny part. This is
Can I
the
talk about this?
quite funny part.
Can
Yes,
I
yes.
talk
Go
about
ahead,
this?
Jay. Go
All
ahead,
right,
Jay.
this man went to Twitter and talked such shit about the mods. It was hilarious. All right, this guy goes on Twitter and starts
Twitter.com.
complaining about how his size is what made them look into him and that he so obviously wasn't cheating and just got a lucky run. Obviously, he was totally cheating. And his response was like something that only a cheater would have. You know, it's like when you explode so much out of nowhere that it's a little sus, a little, Um but he was basically shaming the mods of speedrun.com for doing their job.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's
Not a
pretty
good
pathetic.
look.
It is
It's
very
not a good look.
pathetic. Um I know I have brought up Dark Viper AU a lot on this, on this podcast. He
Hmm.
talked about it a little bit. That's how I found out some of the details. He just went through the tweets and stuff. I found it very interesting what Dream was saying, and how condemning that itself is. It makes him sound really scummy. It makes him sound scummier than the mods who are just doing their jobs. Scummier than he portrays them, which I think is ironic.
Yeah, that's definitely not. This is very bad for his career. So I get
No, but
the
that's the thing.
anger
It
when
may
he's
not
built
be.
like he's built his entire brand around speedrunning, and even if he's like, with the manhunts, he's like expanded upon the idea of speedrunning. If he's discovered as cheating, that calls into question all of those. How much of that is real?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I agree.
it's pretty crazy. I mean, because for a long time I feel like people saw him as like the face of speedrunning, and now it's
Yeah.
like that has to be retooled. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Certainly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It takes away a lot of the like. I think it is funny because here's the thing, right? I feel like the whole situation was very greedy for him. He complained basically for 2 months. Obviously, had an explosion when these condemning allegations, I guess, or proof came out. But this guy said he admitted that he did it for content, so that it would be more
He didn't.
enjoyable. Or
He did not
did he
admit
not?
anything. He has not
He
admitted
didn't.
anything. Which,
Oh,
which, to be honest,
where did
the
I get
best
that
thing he
from?
can
That's
do
my
right
bad.
now is the best thing he can do right now is he can admit that he like
Yeah.
okay, obviously okay. So what he's doing is he's going into okay. I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna hire. He says he's gonna like hire statisticians to like fight the results and all that, which
Sounds
is
like Donald
pretty
Trump.
pretty funny. Yeah, no, yeah, it does. Um, the best thing he can do right now, in my eyes, is just come clean, say it was in order to make his content more enjoyable, and basically just apologize because that is the best thing he can do right now. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's digging himself his own grave.
Mhm. I think
Yeah.
even then, like even if he's found that somehow they find like everything he's ever done has been cheating, right? Or something like that. I still think
oh,
he
that would be
has an
curious. Yeah.
incredibly strong base. So no matter what, he's going to bounce back from
He's
this.
gonna be okay, but like the best thing he can do right now to save to like preserve the part of his audience who are not like diehard, like let's see, who pay attention to this stuff and like respect the other content creators on this thing on this in this category as well. Like those are the people he stands to lose. So I feel like he needs to he needs to just come clean, in my opinion, and that would be the smartest move right now. But I feel like his ego at this point, he has 14 million
Mm,
subscribers, is too big for that.
Also,
yeah,
averaging like 60K or above viewers on Twitch.
that
More than
is.
that. I
Or
think it's like over 100K
it
at a
went
lot
up
of
that
times.
Jesus.
much.
Well,
Damn.
I think he actually had a live stream that was at 200K viewers,
What?
um, like this weekend or something. Insanity. Yeah.
That is.
This weekend of all weekends, dude. Oh
Yep.
well, no, it didn't come. Wait, it came out this weekend,
Yeah, it
didn't
came
it?
out I think like Friday.
Oh, it's probably because of how polarizing it all was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, listen, like the great thing about Dream for him is that Minecraft is such a children's game. And though the speedrunning community is generally going to be an older audience, I guarantee you there is a massive proportion of his audience that is just children that will not give a single shit.
Yep.
Um
Perhaps.
I mean, I don't know that he will take much of a hit from this. I don't know, do you like at
I
all?
know I don't think he will.
No,
I
yeah.
think that it's the right thing to do, obviously, but like I don't know if he will do that.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
think at most he'll lose a small percentage of his viewership, but
Which is
Yeah.
nothing
fine cuz he'll
painful.
recuperate it.
Hmm.
He'll recuperate it and more. Villainous, I don't know if you remember the one time we were recording the podcast. It was a couple months ago, and I just went on Twitch to see something, and I said, "Dude, Dream has 60,000 things right now." We were like, "Holy shit, that's insane!"
I
But like
don't remember
now,
that.
oh yeah, it's on one episode. I don't know which one. But now looking at it, right, the fact that he's grown this much means I don't know that he's stopping anytime soon. You
Hmm.
know, so I don't know, it is interesting, but it bothers me that people can get away with things like this.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean, he's not getting away with it per se, but like
I think in the long run, people are gonna forget about it in about a month.
yeah.
That's
Well,
Nobody's gonna
okay,
true.
so
remember this.
the people who don't actually care about it that much will forget about it. The people who like the largest speedrunning community will not forget about it. Like
No, they
No,
won't.
it's a
yeah.
much smaller base. If you look on Twitch, a lot of these creators have like up to like no more than like 1,000 viewers at a time, and they're like the really like long haul. They've been here for a long time. They've done this kind of stuff for a long time. They're the real heart of the community, I think.
Yeah,
He's kind of like he's come in for and he's kind of rebranded it in a way, and now I feel like they that smaller community is going to cast him out. But besides that, I think his main base is not really gonna
and he is
care that much.
so
Yeah.
Hmm.
he is so foolish. He tried to have his cake and eat it too, man.
Yep.
You know,
That's
he
true.
wanted good content, but he had to publish it at number 4 on the speedrun thing. I mean, come on, man. Like that's so silly. I don't know. That's really kind of just dishonorable, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's I don't know if we want to go into a discussion about morality, but there's morality in everything, right? You don't cheat, don't be an idiot. He did both of them and then figured, you know what? I'll get away with it twice. And then got mad at the people who found him out. Um, you know what this sounds like? This all of this, even the statisticians who will defend, this all sounds like our president. And I think it's pretty ironic. But anyway,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there's not really that much to say about it. Like, it's just like, unless you actually want to go into but I think that'd be kind of boring. Like all the actual like data and all that wouldn't be very interesting. So yeah.
no, but I do think it is an interesting discussion to have because it sets a. I think this is a shock to not only Minecraft speedrunning, but just speedrunning in general.
Hmm.
Because obviously you have somebody who's had such a meteoric rise in
Hmm.
such a
Hmm.
short time. And there are people who've been speedrunning dozens of games. You know, Toby, do you know Small Ant?
Small ant. Yes, I do.
Villainous, you know him?
No. I am
Have you
not
seen
big on
his
speedrunning.
his sharpen 10 pencils speed run.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
so funny.
I have seen that video actually, so I do know this guy.
Yeah, see, I think he's a great example. He's new on the scene. He's above 5,000 subs already compared to last year. I think he's more than quintupled his sub count. I think he's got, obviously he's gained a ton of popularity in the past year, and he is
Wait,
just good, right?
subs
And
on
like
Twitch or
on Twitch,
YouTube?
sorry, yeah, not
Okay,
on YouTube. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, no, 5,000 subs on YouTube. That's not on my
5,000's a good number, man. Don't put that
on
down.
YouTube.
I mean, in the
Yeah,
large scheme of things, it's not that
It
I'm
is.
not in
insane.
the
It's
large scheme, but I mean, 5,000's a good many more than any of us have.
no, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, but Vilnius. No, no. The reason that I'm bringing him up as an example is because of his relative comparability.
No, 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 no.
Uh,
I understand. This discussion is unrelated. Go on with what
no,
you're
no, it's
saying.
all right. No, I feel you though. But yeah, I think he's a great example of somebody who's brand new, come up in the past year or two, and has just had like great success doing what he likes, having a great community around him. It seems, at least from the streams and videos I have watched. I think I like seeing people come up like that, and I was rooting for Dream, 100%. I think I thought that I have friends other than Toby, of course. Well, do I have friends? I don't.
No, 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 no.
Uh, well, I have other friends who are recently getting into him, as well as this whole group of people, friends, and eventually big content creators that he fostered. Um, and just thinking about the fact that he just threw it all away in such a silly way, but yet he gets big. Obviously,
Not a
he's
good
playing in
move.
less niche
Not a
categories and
good way to
stuff, and
handle things.
not a good way to handle things. Well, anyways, yeah, that was the stuff.
Oh, guys, I think I'm going to. I'm sorry I wasn't here for very long, but I got some work I gotta do, so I
Toby's
think
got
I
to get
will
back to being
zip our.
discreet.
I have got to be discreet in my studies.
Make sure you are discreet in your studies and don't die.
All right. See you guys.
That too, okay, Toby?
Oh, okay. I will do my best.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Bye, Toby.
All right.
Tobias.
Bye, Jay. Bye, Vilnius.
We'll miss you. Okay. Well then. Oh, Discord broke for Vilnius. Vilnius's Discord broke, everybody. Congratulations, Vilnius. You have a broken Discord. While Vilnius is dead, I figured I'll tell you a little bit about Vilnius. Vilnius was born in Lithuania, Latvia. It's a small town in Latvia. He was born in the Estonian neighborhood, the Estonian district. So he's Lithuanian and Estonian. He is, he was initially inspired um very much by just a couple of different people. The first of those people was Mirga Gratzinit uh Tila. She was a conductor. And also Arvidas Sabonis. He plays basketball. Vilnius was especially just absolutely um, he was just really inspired by Herman Av, who is the head of the Finnish Orthodox Church. Sadly, he died in 1861, just a few years before Vilnius was born. Jan Kivit Jr. Was the Archbishop of the Estonian Evangelical Lutheran Church from 94 till 2005. Vilnius was alive for his whole term and just really inspiring. Johann Leinberg was the prophet of Maltsvet. He was the Maltsvetians. He founded the sect, and that was a big thing for Vilnius. And Kuno Pajula was an archbishop, and so was Andres Poder. And they both mean a lot to Vilnius. I mean, you should just ask him. Alex Ridiger is patriarch. He was the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, and also Arthur Vubas, a
I'm back
theologian,
finally.
Orientalist
Christ.
church. I'm sorry, I was just talking about. So now on to the rest of the Estonians that Vilnius is truly inspired by. I think especially in the
What?
category of military and seafaring, Otto von Kotzebue is really somebody, especially from
Where did
Estonia,
tobeee go?
someone from Estonia that Vilnius really, really loves. And Karl Parts is really important too, for reasons that,
What happened to tobeee?
well, Toby had to leave. He said goodbye, and then I was just telling them about you. Um,
Oh.
Vilnius was also heavily inspired by Estonian architects. Peep Yanis is an Estonian architect.
Hell yeah.
Margaret Mutso is an Estonian architect.
Okay, I don't know how long this bit has been going on. I assume like 5 minutes without me, but it's ended. I ended it.
Well, there was one more thing, and that was Leah Latz, the actress. And
Mm.
even somebody we always forget to mention. Okay, someone we constantly
That is not
forget.
one more
No,
person.
shut up. Someone we constantly forget to mention is Mari Ramat. She was
Mm.
a socialist.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And also
Okay.
Edmund S. Voltman. He was a cartoonist. And Anis Varjun, which was a ceramic artist. And Jan Tumik, a painter.
Okay, that was definitely not one more, but
Who says that I said one more, Vilnius? You did.
you said it. You said it.
You don't. Stop it. You don't. Okay? Jeez, man. Christ.
The black-eyed peas.
Where did that come from? What?
My Discord is still barely functioning, so it sounded like you said peas instead of keys or whatever you said.
I have no idea what I said, so but
It don't
if
matter.
there's one thing, I do know, it's Vilnius' favorite poem. And that is by
Okay,
Estonian.
no. Anyhow, so I'm certain that Jay didn't do it, so I'll just do it for
What?
Jay. But once again, thank you, tobeee, for coming on the show. If you want to see more of him,
Oh
check
shit.
him out on his YouTube channel, tobeee with 3 E's,
E.
Tobeee.
And
Did you
also
actually shout him out? Did
no,
I just make a fool of
no, I can.
myself?
I mean, yeah, I did. I did. So
Okay, I was right.
you're
You
just
forgot.
you are just a fool, a dumb baby. Just can't believe your wit and humor and
Dang it.
just ugly, you know.
Oh, man. Every insult imaginable.
I mean, you are
Just
just
going in.
a rotten piece of antioxidant infusion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
Bye?
another week.
Oh my god.
Sponsored by Antioxidant Infusion, Costa Rica
Yo.
Clementine. Let's hear this
Sponsor.
week old bottle opening. Can you
Oh my god.
wait,
It's
listen,
like
listen. All right, and then all right,
I can feel
perfect.
myself ascending to heaven. I can
Wow.
feel it.
Thank you, Bye, for definitely sponsoring this episode of the podcast.
Yes. Use code I already know for 10% off your next purchase.
Filness, that's not our code anymore.
What's the code?
Win the fight, take the car out front.
Okay. No.
I just reached out to our refs. Fantastic news today, guys. Today, one day only. If you win the fight, you take the car out front.
One day only. It will be too late for them when they hear this.
A 1 day sale. You win the fight, you take the car out front. I don't know, go punch your mailman and steal a federal vehicle and go to federal prison. Except they can't arrest you because of today's 1 day deal.
That's what the deal is. Yeah. On December 14th, if you use our code, you are free of all law.
Yes. And the code is buy antioxidant clementine.ca.l/www.xd.
Sure. Let's go with that one.
Villainous, you're not supposed to say shit. That's bad for marketing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo,
Woo!
that's the code.
Let's get it, baby. All right,
Punch
Villainous.
that truth right in the face.
Okay. Wow. Jesus, Villainous. Wow. I mean, you got really brutal there, man. You okay? You need someone to talk. I mean, you okay?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you, Villainous, for your participation in the game show. And now to move on to our next segment. Why?
Why are we here?
Well, that's a great first question to pose, Villainous. And my answer to why is I don't know why. And I'll flip that back to you.
Why? Speaking of why, and do you ever wonder why we're here? Have you been watching the new season of
YMCA. No.
RVBJ?
Wait, it's out now?
Yeah, it's airing now.
That's
I have not
strange.
watching it, but
I haven't either. I didn't even know it was happening. Doof and I are still on season 2.
you're on season 2 for the rewatch.
Yeah,
a
and
bit far away.
we haven't watched it in like 3 months. So
Uh,
I mean, I'd say our rewatch is going pretty well.
yeah, almost there.
I think
almost to what is it now? Season 18.
Yeah, we're really catching up. And I'm pretty pretty proud of our moves. But yeah, overall, no, haven't watched RVB in a while. I think I may have watched the last. I think I watched the last season that came out, which was what 16 or whatever.
No, the last season was 17,
17.
I believe, and I missed that one.
Was that the one, the Shizno Paradox?
I think it's the second season of the Shizno Paradox. That was.
Maybe I did not watch it then,
or something like that. I don't remember. I watched everything except for the final episode of the Shizno Paradox first season, I believe. I don't know.
Oh, but
it has been a while since I've watched RVB. I've been meaning to catch up. Colin's been watching the new season, and he's been telling me to watch it. He said it was good.
You gotta watch the whole first part of the show first, though. It's been too long since I watched it, so I need to catch up, and then I'll go from there. But Vilnius, I need to report to you on some tragic news. Today, or not today, but like a couple days ago, I downloaded League of Legends, and you may be like, Jay, why? Yep, he left the call. Now, guys, to continue with the story of Vilnius's life, when he was born in Ukraine, everybody said he couldn't do it. They said you can't win that fight. Oh,
give me your excuse.
What excuse?
For downloading League of Legends. Give me it. Your excuse.
Well, I was playing Mobile Legends, which is actually quite fun because you play it with friends. And I have some friends who play Mobile Legends. Yeah, I know, because you don't stop complaining about games you've only played 2 hours of.
What? I have never complained about Mobile Legends.
Racist.
I have never once said a negative thing about Mobile Legends, except that Garen is a funny name.
It's because you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. That's why I don't say anything about it.
You also don't know what you're talking about with League of Legends, because 3 games...
Also, Jay, you can't say that I don't stop talking about it when you're the only one who ever brings it up.
Vilnius, every time I came over to your house from ages 4 to 12... the only thing you would say to me is, you hear about that game? Nah, I hate it. And I was like, no, film this!
Was League of Legends even out at that era?
I mean, you didn't stop complaining about it, so apparently it didn't matter.
I'm apparently clairvoyant.
You didn't know?
I guess I didn't.
I forgot. Okay.
A bit ironic.
That's a bit irony if you ask it of me. But anyway, yeah, no. So I have nope, not bubblegum. I have some friends that play, and so I went and I'm like, I'm gonna play support because that's my favorite thing to play. So I get Soraka. I don't know. I just heard she was the best support character. She's decent.
That's a good name.
Yeah, it's actually cool. She's the child of the heavens or the universe or something. So she's got like she's all starry and whatever. So that's sick. Um, Problem being, I entered League of Legends. I'm sure there's a way you can change this, but it was the worst controls I've ever. Just horrible. All right, first of all,
Yes.
you don't left click for anything. It's only right click.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with you? Why? Why? What? Why don't you left click? There's something seriously wrong with the game devs. Also, um, you have to, at least by default settings, manually move the camera. And it's not a, hold and drag, which would be fine-ish, not great.
I hate hold and drag.
No, no, no. It's worse. Villainous, you want to hear the worst part about it? So, when you move, right, nothing about the camera changes at all. You can't see anything.
Yes.
What you can do is you can move your cursor to the edge of your screen, and the screen will move at 500 miles per hour in the direction you pointed it.
Yeah, it does.
It's hell. It's hell. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. I sure hope there's a way to change it, because if not, I will likely never play League of Legends again.
Jay, are you coming to my side?
No, because I do like MOBAs, and I don't really care. So
Well, League of Legends isn't all MOBAs. It is one MOBA. Singular.
this is the third MOBA I've played, and I'm fine with it.
You got Mobile Legends, this, and what other? Dota?
Vainglory.
Ah.
Vainglory's fun as hell, dude. There's some good characters in that. Um,
I
it's
don't think I know that
it's
game.
not a
You may have
3 lane
spoken about
thing.
it
It's
before,
it's
though.
just worse. So basically, picture like a boomerang shaped lane. It's just one lane. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's a big jungle inside like the C shape of the boomerang.
Okay.
There's a shop inside the jungle where you can get like specific stuff, and I think you can only buy items at home. Oh well, that's like League of Legends, but in Mobile Legends you can buy it anywhere. But the characters are pretty
Yeah.
fun. I played this guy. I don't remember his name, but he had like a minigun. Yeah, he was pretty exciting. He did a lot of damage, dude. He went hard. He also
Mm-hmm.
looked like he looked like a cyborg, dude. His name was Saw, in all caps.
Saw.
Um,
All caps.
yeah, it's just SAW. He had just a minigun, and it went faster and faster. Dude, it shredded. It shredded when it was at max fire rate. So he was pretty great. I think I do know which champ I'll play in League of Legends if I do. Um, Probably won't be Soraka.
Which?
She doesn't do a lot of damage, which of course because
Mm-hmm.
she's a support. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
I kind of like doing damage sometimes. I do like Rafaela in Mobile Legends for that because she can actually do damage, sort of. I mean, what's her name? I don't even remember her name now. I think about it. She's like one of the most basic characters in the game. Um, League of Legends. Oh, Lux. Lux. Is that it? I think her name is Lux. She's just yeah, it's Lux. She's super basic. She just I don't know. She's got a couple things. She can shoot a little projectile that traps enemies for a couple seconds, and then there's one with a magnetic field that she puts in, and then like she can detonate it, or one time is up, it like traps enemies and does damage. She can throw a little boomerang that goes to her and back, and any allies, heroes that it hits in the way, including you, they get a shield buff on the way there and the way back. That's really great. I like that a lot. And her ult is just like a laser beam, and it does a lot of damage. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, meh.
Nice.
I mean, the experience is not as good as Mobile Legends, just objectively. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know the characters in Mobile Legends. I've played less than 100 games in Mobile Legends, but I've still played I think 70 something games. So I know what everybody does, you know? I have no idea what's going on in League of Legends. Absolutely no idea. So,
Yeah. Hard
meh.
to break into.
Yeah, it is difficult to break into, and I don't know that I feel like breaking into it for that matter.
Yes.
So, uh but yeah, that I did that this weekend. So
That's a thing. That's a thing that happened.
headed quickly towards
New
death.
segment of the show. Thing that happened.
Jesus, film this.
You
Yes.
know what's a segment of the show we should do, Jay? Song of the week.
Yep, I was just about to say that. You said that before I could because you knew that if I said it first, I would enforce strict copyright regulations
It's
on
true.
you.
I'm clairvoyant.
And you really are. Dang, B.
Man.
Dang, B.
I never knew.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go first, Jay?
Yes, I will go first. My song of the week is really way out of left field here. It is Vilnius, can you guess which very mainstream artist this is by?
Let's think. Drake.
No.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Selena Gomez.
I don't know about Selena Gomez.
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
Grimes.
What? No.
Ed Sheeran.
Well, no, I like him, but no.
Ice Cube.
What? You suck at this game. Horrible at this game.
What? The only rule of the game is pick one person out of a pool of like 20,000.
And you're horrible at it anyway.
Anyhow, what song?
It's by Ariana Grande, Vilnius. I can't believe you didn't guess that.
Oh. Look, that was up there with Selena Gomez.
No, it wasn't. Dude, Selena Gomez didn't release an album between 2015 and 2020. That doesn't actually mean anything. She had a lot of singles.
Yeah, also, this segment does not only include recent music.
Excuse me? Are you a fool or something? Cause, yeah. So, anyways, my song of the week this week is gonna go to Ariana Grande and her new hit single 34 plus 35. Get it? Cause it's 69. Ha 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 ha. All right, the song is like super heavily about sex. But it's a bop. All right, it's a bop.
As expected.
It is a bop. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I have listened to an Ariana Grande song in quite some time. I don't remember anything about her style.
Listen to the song and the lyrics. It's
okay.
It's interesting, but I think it is an absolute bop.
I'll make sure to check it out, Jay.
Entertaining to listen to. Okay, Vilnius, it's your turn now to tell us all about it.
Okay, so my song comes. I was re-listening to the soundtrack from the Digimon movie, right?
Of course.
And there's a surprising number of good songs on there that I like. Most of them are just kind of cheesy 2000s, late 90s pop punk songs, right?
Yeah.
And one such is The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, which is, that's a very popular song. It's not only from the movie. It plays on the radio all the time and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that song, I had totally forgotten about. And it is just such an infectiously fun song. I've said this before many a time, bringing it back. That one, I don't know, just makes me smile every time I hear it. Can't say much for the lyrics, don't remember them, but it is a thoroughly enjoyable listen.
But Digimon does pop.
A good time.
Digimon is pop.
What?
Digimon is popping.
Digimon is great. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Did you watch Digimon, Jay?
Absolutely not. But there is one thing I have to say.
What?
What do you gotta do? The world is out to get you. You're back against the wall. You gotta give it your This is the final stand. The battle's in your hands. Two words collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right till it's gone. This is Bakugan.
Perfectly in sync.
It was really good. I singed good is
the best.
me.
The best.
The best around. You're the best around.
Yes.
Nothing's gonna ever bring me down. All right.
Well,
That's enough of Karate Kid.
yes. With that, let us end the episode. Thank you all for listening. If you're on Spotify, make sure to follow the show. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. I think Jay mentioned once, I don't know how to do it, but you can send us like an audio message through Anchor FM. That could be
You
cool.
can send us an audio message. That could be cool.
Yeah, we would play you on the show. Once again, thank you to Toby. Check him out. Link in the description, or search TOBEEE on YouTube. He's doing some great stuff, some Minecraft content, as well as some return to form and some skits and whatnot. He recently did a very funny one about his toaster.
Of course.
And yeah. Have a great day, everyone.
And don't forget, go out there, punch that mailman, steal that truck.
Use the code. Use the code. Sponsored by Buy.
Use the code. Use the code. Win the fight. Keep the car out front.
Whatever it was.
Take the. I'm sorry. Win the fight. Take the car out front. On buyclementine.org/www.buy.net.
Yes. And from Buy, we're gonna say bye.
No.
I'm hilarious.
You are horrible. You're horrible.
I am the funniest person to ever exist. Ba-ba-da-da-da.